Hello, folks. It is November 16th, Tuesday, 2021 at 11:39 p.m. At this point, my weeks just start on Tuesdays because every Monday for the past few Mondays. I've just treated it as a third day of the weekend. Or is it fourth? I got a lot done today. I am grateful for how much effort I've put in. I've made many accomplishments on a more minute scale. Nonetheless, domestic accomplishments are valuable. They count. So, let's see, I woke up, immediately took my medicine, had breakfast before that because I kind of had interrupted sleep all night last night. I kept having to pee because I was drinking so much water because, well, yeah, and then I have been watching a lot of 39 Death, but most recently her Lisa gameplay live streams. There's no Lisa in the game yet. There's only Buddy and Brad, and then a whole bunch of other names that aren't Lisa. So, I think it has something to do with the backstory of the game. So the game's pretty fun. Like in the first 2 parts of the live stream, I was really engaged in it. But then at some point, I started falling asleep to it, and now it's just like background noise. But like I'm watching it, like that's the only thing I'm doing. But anyway, that's how I'm. That's how I'm choosing to distract myself. Like responsibility wise, I am on top of things. I folded laundry. Last week I washed the laundry, but today I was sorting the clothes and just making everything proper again because the stacks in the closet. Oh my god, this is so boring to actually talk about. Doing it was fun on some level. Not like, ooh, I'm having so much fun, but it was like therapeutic to tidy up my space. And I did a lot of that today. Started with the clothes, and then with my hygiene and my appearance. I dressed up well. Last night I started drawing. Got my notebook out just to show and tell. Okay. So dead. I had been skipping days taking my prescriptions. So yesterday I took it at night just to know that I did take it at least. And then I took it again this morning. So it basically feels like I've been up for 2 days straight. But that's fine because then I know good sleep is coming. Because in the cycle before, sleeplessness, there was oversleeping. And then the cycle before that, it was getting enough sleep for maybe like 2 nights in a row. I don't know. And then the poor routine continues. That's a thought I had. Let's write it down. Still finding my routine. So yes, I dressed up. I did my hygiene routine, my morning routine in the afternoon, as per usual. I wore a scarf and cardigan today with my new sweater. I really liked today's sweater, but I got deodorant stains on the armpits. So I'm soaking the pits in Shout now. It's actually been soaking in the fabric for hours. I should probably like rinse it, but I'm just gonna let it soak for way too long. It's one of those set it and forget it type of things. Yes. So I went to work and I finished the final task that I had left over from last week. And today, my assignment was to tidy up the office because it had become a mess. And I actually got so excited. I was like, oh my god, I love sorting. I'm like, okay, have fun. Any questions? Let me know. So I put in my earbuds. I really liked If It's Magic by Stevie Wonder today. I liked listening to it. If it's magic, why can't it be everlasting? Why can't it be everlasting? Why can't it be everlasting? Dun, 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 dun. I'm on the wrong page. Or am I? Yes, today's the 16th, not the 9th. But I think I wrote today's schedule in the other notebook. Oh! Before I switch notebooks, I wanted to show you the drawing. That's why I brought out this one. Yes, I am aware her facial expression is mildly creepy, but that's kind of the point. Because listen, I like facial expressions. I wanted it to be like crazy eyes, but like in a calm kind of psychotic way. But there's a text that she's speaking. And it says, "Are you not seeing what I'm seeing?" And that's why she looks like that. And there, I think I drew those lines to show tears, but I think it's more like just her eyes are watery, not that she's crying. I don't know. But the main selling point is obviously the hair. I like geometric shapes a lot, like in jewelry, most recently earrings. And I was like, oh my god, wait. I made her head a pentagon. No, a hexagon. That's what her head is. And then around it I had, well, I've been messing around with various polygons. Some of them have more sides and spikes than others. Hold on. Okay, let's start with one page at a time. Let's start with this page. So this is just me getting comfortable with her features. I really like this one, my full body croquet. Her ears are also a big emphasizing point. But her eyes changed. This is a more simplified version. This is just like realistic sketch doodle, semi-realistic. I don't know, man. Oh, but then I drew some butterflies and experimented with her hair. Like more volume, less, and the hair framing her face. Something about her hair in here makes me think of mistletoe. And I think it's just the way that the leaves look. This is my proportions. Except I don't know how well it works, like to help you replicate facial proportions, but it's good to study that kind of stuff. I don't know if that's the proper way, but that's what I did. This one looks a little bit more alien, like if she were, I don't know, for some reason I feel like a middle child. Like if she were the middle child, this would be her hair. I was thinking earlier that it could, like, these might be multiple people, not just one character. And the hairstyle and prominent features of this character are actually like it's a made up race or ethnicity, just like some sort of alien or even human species variant. I don't fucking know. It'd be like half sea monster. I don't fucking know. I'm just getting like gills and webs, you know? So, anyway. This is the last one I did. Her bangs are more Betty Boop-esque. Or less Betty Boop-esque? I don't know. I was getting Betty Boop, like futuristic Betty Boop, and Clementine from The Walking Dead with these kinds of eyebrows. Actually, even more with this is the first one I did. I like the slouching pose. I can see her in a comic. this is the other page. The continuation. So more head shape experimentation. And I filled in the hair. Yeah. This one's interesting to me. Oh, because she looks like a baby. This is supposed to be like a grandma version of her, with like the wrinkles and crow's feet, but maybe like 50s or 60s. This could be her toddler years, and then this could be like adolescent. I don't know what this could be. Maybe teenage, like early teenager. 15. I don't know what age this should be, but I made her more like model-esque kind. I like doing scribbly bodies. I tried doing like shoulder pads or epaulets. Epaulets? Yeah. That's what those things are. This one's okay. I think it went a little bit too Hey Arnold, but the body is interesting. Obviously the forearms are... Actually, no, just the arms as a whole are just short. I like her. My first name that I was going to give her was Fiora, and then it started changing into Fieria, like Guy Fieri. Actually, Fieri is such a cool name. It sounds like big fairy, like fire. Okay. Anyway, Fieri's going down. As in, I'm writing Fieri. Yes, it is Guy Fieri's last name. But it's also pretty. Okay, so there's Fiora, like Fiona and Dora. Fiera, like Sierra, but with an F. Fioria, like Euphoria, but not. Fioria? And then this one down here inspired the name Shumiko. Not entirely. Well, I don't know. I guess it looks like one of those cartoons. I'm trying to think of the one with the Kumiko and the angry eyebrow dude, and they love each other or something. Poco? I don't know. Paco? I don't know. But yes, this has been my latest addition to Pretty Girls from my imagination. There's one I had like her. Oh, there's two actually that come to mind. There was Yara Hamada. Hamada? Like a T, but like a soft T. Yara Hamada. Hakuna Matata. Yo, I did. Yara Hamada Hakuna Matata. Honestly, that could be how I came up with that name. I love coming up with names. Like, I'll create a character just to name them. Usually it happens the other way around, but names. Pretty names. I just love brainstorming pretty names. I had another one that also had short hair that I named Sharon. Or Sharin. Cherin. Okay, so it's spelled Cherin. And I think it's so pretty. Like, it could be pronounced Sharon, sure. Or you could have it a little seasoned. Sharon. Sharon. Ooh, I like the little. I like that version. Sharon. Wait, it reminds me of like a French word. Mon chéri. That's. I think that's what happened. That was my thought process. Maybe. Sharon. Sherry. Shireen. 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 Like Celine. Shireen. Anyway. Yes, names. Pretty names for pretty girls. Love it. That's what I've got. The other notebook. Didn't mean to take those. Slip it back into the pocket. Miss Kamaya. My singular viewer, my number one fan. So I've had this notebook for a while. Since April, it looks like. Since February. Monday, October 18th. That's yesterday last month. Read book. Read webtoon. Dye hair red. Check. Add conditioner to red dye. That turned out not turning out pink. It was just red. Do my nails. Didn't do. Wash laundry. Check, check. Clean bathroom. Clean bedroom. Go longboarding. Check, check. Oh, this is when I went on my date with yeah, remember that day? Did not take the pens from Rachel's room. Did make my packing list. I think I updated my calendar, or at the very least, erased all of it. Sunbathed. I think I did that. I just sat outside for a bit. Wrote song lyrics. Floss. Night the day after going to the state fair. Oh, I don't remember driving home at sunrise, but apparently that's what I did. I remember that night. I just don't remember driving home at sunrise. Yes, yes. Okay. Oh, this is my my color sample page for the markers that I ended up not stealing. Mind game plan, a dream map, long-term fulfillment. Bullet, go to therapy. Bullet, affirm my world as real. Bullet, respect my limits. Bullet, reinforce weekly goals. Daily, go to therapy. Bullet, express thought process. Vocal collaboration, understand my behaviors, reflect on progress. Affirm my world as real by gamifying tasks. Respect my limits. Are my needs being met? What is or isn't working for me here now? Process feelings until time changes. Forward. Release inner conflict through external expression. It said outward expression. And then I was like, wait, expression, external. And so, yeah. I recently gone through fear-based aversion to wanting. And I guess the solution is that courage finds me when I befriend patience. Stress from fear of willful misery caused disempowering behavior, searching for my way, emotionally detached momentarily to regain perspective. There's emotional, physical, and mental blockages, and sensory and social discomfort. Okay. And there's my packing list. The day I flew back to New York from Arizona, I made a realization that being actively engaged or engrossed in my surroundings or whatever it is I'm doing leads to fulfillment. Ideas, brilliant ideas. October 23rd, 2021. Repurpose poor quality clothing as scrap fabric. So I've set aside a small portion of clothes that have already been cut up or altered, and I'm going to make progress on that. Make a net/rope out of yarn. I didn't do that. I think I only wanted to do that because I had a is the word tactive fixation? Tactical fixation? Define tactive. Tactic? Define tact. Adroitness and sensitivity in dealing with others or with difficult issues. Hey! That's a word I can identify with. There's oral fixations, right? I'm thinking hands. Tact. Define kinetic. Relating to or resulting from motion. I mean, I guess that works too. Tactful? Define tactful. Having or showing tact. Thanks. Well, I wanted to do something with my hands. So that's probably why I wanted to make a yarn rope net. Because I also don't want to crochet or knit or sew. I've done all of them before, except not knit. But the other two, yeah. Gardening. Join a community garden. I've actually passed by one or two of those before. That's like a back burner type of thing. I volunteered like once or twice at this urban garden. Yes. I actually volunteered last year. Like I packed boxes with food. That was a good feeling. My sister brought me with her. She volunteered. It was nice. Cord cutting ritual. I actually have started to perform that. I ran into some complications in my location. I should have just committed to the rooftop I decided on, but then I got impatient and wanted to do it at home. That didn't work out. So I'm trying again on Friday when there's a lunar eclipse, full moon eclipse. Breathwork class. That's the last idea. I need a pee. I'll be right back. I'm back. Uh-oh. Caught. I plucked around my eyebrows a little bit, trimmed the tail. I think the trimming the tail might have been a mistake, just because the tail is the sparsest part of my brow. And it was nice. It looked defined when the hair was untrimmed. Just a little bit unruly, but that's fine. It's okay, it'll grow back. I didn't cut off too much, so. Oh, and haven't mentioned, but got a different hair color. Back to black. Tried going back to my natural hair color, and I think this is a pretty close match. It's pretty spot on. I intend to get it trimmed because all the hair on my crown, I need it to be texturized. I'm just like thinned out a little bit. Because it's fine that it's longer. I want it to be long. I like that it's growing out. But it's like kind of heavy for my bangs, for my front hair. So it's not forming the bangs the way I want it to. Like this. It could just be better than this, and I know it. So I don't know when that'll happen. Probably the same time I'll get my new glasses, my new prescription. And that has also been on the back burner for months. It's fine. Eyes are functioning. I can see. So I think today was the first day I wore my glasses, like all month long. Maybe. I went to the Museum of Sex. The best part was Super Funland. They had a stripper pole. And I've always wanted to like try do tricks on it. Cause I did some aerial acrobatic fitness before for just a couple years. And I mean, I've lost all my strength since then. But I got on the pole, I posed next to it, walked around it, did a little twirl around it, got some air, and then I kept like having intense eye contact with me and the pole. And so after a while I went back and like tried to climb it. And I did. I got some height there. But it just made me wish I would actually sign up for a class. There's one that I saved in my maps, a pole dance studio that does classes. And they do intro to pole. They even have silks and the lyra. I prefer silks, but lyra is always really cool because circle. I don't know, the main thing I remember about the lyra is doing the mermaid pose in it and sinking into your hips in a hoop suspended 5 feet off the ground. It felt pretty rad. A little bit painful too, because it's not soft. The most comfortable you will ever get doing any aerial acrobatics is on silks, because they are literally silks. Or the hammock. Yeah, probably. Even then. I used to do really good conditioning warm-ups on the trapeze bar. That's what got my shoulders nice and strong, my back all sturdy, my posture, oh, my breath. Just I feel like I've not only lost muscle, but I've also lost muscle memory. Because I've been making conscious efforts to breathe and walk and stand in a way that is comfortable. It takes a lot of self-awareness. Maybe it's the amount of self-awareness that's the problem with how I feel in my body. Well, what are you gonna do? I won Sex God. Like, I got a crown for winning this carnival game in Super Fun Land. I won it the second time because she let me do a second round. The carnival game operator. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Not to brag, but I won Sex God, so. Even on the way home, in the subway train, I saw another dude with a Sex God crown. I wasn't wearing it though. They told us not to for the sake of our safety. That was sweet. I was like, aw. But then I thought about, like, wait, just think about why they need to mention that. And I was like, aw. They had light up floors. This is actually where you stood while making out with someone in front of the room. One of my friends went up there with one of their friends. I looked away. But that light up floor, though, that was rad. I went to the bathroom and there were a couple random pills on the floor. Just obscure pills. Then we got pizza and I had a cookie and I went home. This is the carnival game that I won. It's one of those, the ones where you throw the balls into it. It's like skee ball, but like against other people, and then the more points you get, the faster your racehorse goes. I was Mami Wata, African water deity of lust and fidelity. This is the character I was playing as the first time. Coincidentally, also player one. um, and that's her puppet. Hold on. Bro. That's her. That was who I was playing as, and it felt really cool. Embodying that, channeling that. I didn't win as her though. I wanted to take a picture of the one I did end up winning as, but yeah, it happened too fast. If I were to paint, I would want to recreate a scene like this. Just some pebbles on a beach. Pebble Beach. God, this is really hard to show. It's probably not helping that the light is right behind the laptop. I thought Hiatus Coyote. No, wrong band. I thought Little Dragon was playing in the Old Navy, but it ended up being this song. I might add that to my library at one point. Oh, these are the geometric earrings I was referencing with my drawing. They're gold plated. They're so pretty. Okay, so technically I have my second piercing still for when I did it with a safety pin. That was senior year of high school. That's cool. But I haven't worn earrings in it really in a while. Because one day one of them closed. It was taking too much effort to just try to shove the earring in, so I was like, fuck this. And I like it like this. The bare minimum. Actually, yeah, I really love this tunnel that I got. There was this Super Funland tunnel light show. It was super cool. I couldn't take any photos where I didn't look super uncomfortable. So I didn't keep that many photos. But this is from today. My scarf, my cardigan, my vintage jeans, and my new sweater, and my sneakers. And the shoelaces and my scarf match. Well, the scarf is pink and gray, so technically my cardigan and my shoes match my scarf. It's pretty hardcore. IMO. I really wanted to show off my fit. I felt cute in this outfit today. Like really pretty. I feel like I expressed my inner shine. Wearing the things that I feel prettiest in out in public is a conflicting thing. But I made a good compromise with today's. It was casual. It was warm, but still had light enough layers to feel breezy. I really love the cold weather. I love feeling cold. So seeing people in like full puffers and scarves and beanies and gloves in November, it's a little silly to me. It's like, I just got here. When it's windy, the puffers are helpful. But I really don't think it's time to bring out the puffers. Like, are they not hot in the puffers? Like, they probably are, right? Probably sweating. I was sweating in this outfit today. I got armpit stains on my new sweater. Another picture flex. Whoa. Made me feel like a pretty peasant girl. This is the one. Wait, hold on. If it's magic, then why can't it? Wait. If it's magic, then why can't it be? If it's magic, then why can't it be everlasting? If it's magic, then why can't it be everlasting? Lasting, lasting. That's basically all I had to update y'all on. Like my t-shirt. Oh my god, mommy's home. Bye.